Merry meet and welcome to our stream, everybody. This is Ariel and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. This is a general reading for all signs for today, the 30th of August, 2023. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Suzanne, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Diane. Thank you so much, Suzanne and Diane, and thank you to everybody for joining us today for this general reading. If you're watching on a restream on YouTube, as always, you can fast forward through the shuffling I'm about to do by using the timestamps in the video description. Today we are working with this Tarot of Marseille. This is that Fournier edition, so they've colored it nicely. So it's a nice version of the Marseille Tarot. Let's purify with this Agua de Colonia Concentrada by Alvarez Gomez. This is a very Spanish style but very traditional eau de cologne. It works beautifully for substitute for burning smudge. You can find information to purchase these products in the video description of this video on my YouTube channel. This goes out to a lot of people, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you personally, just disregard it because it may not be meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your own individual sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. And you can find all of those very easily, the restreams of those very easily on my website, ariels-corner.com, Ariel's Corner with a hyphen.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in the main menu. I do not read with card reversals, so you will see me flipping cards right side up. It's how I prefer to read, and it's just fine, I promise. If you're watching us on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you follow us. You can watch us on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe to us there. We have a shop at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. We have all kinds of merchandise, including tarot decks. Those are all affiliate links, which means we make a small commission off of each and every sale. We do appreciate your support. Another way of supporting us is by giving a donation. You can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga. paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're watching on YouTube, you could use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks to give a donation if you'd like. We do appreciate your support, but mostly we appreciate you being here for this general reading for all signs for today, the 30th of August, 2023. So let's give this deck a nice clean cut and see what's in the cards for everybody today. We start with this Queen of Wands, followed by a Page of Coins and a Two of Cups. So the Queen of Wands is talking about the queens are nurturers. So it's been talking about how you've been working on certain things in your life. Usually in Wands, it has to do with creative work or career work or job or some work in the world, something that makes you very happy. It's usually the things that we love to do the most are what's indicated by this. Or even if you don't absolutely love the work, it's important work to you. Okay, so you've been doing really well. So some of you have been, even going back to school or taking trainings or doing practice or getting yourself really in order. And now it looks like you've got some good news about financing or about money of some sort that is coming to you. And that, if we wanted to be really, really clear about things, the good news is always available to you, but we're not always open and receptive to the news. And right now you are more open and receptive to the news than normal, which means that it's going to seem like it comes out of nowhere. So just be aware of that. When you hear some either some good news or some information, this could also be just information about how to improve yourself financially. Understand that it's not just happenstance. It's coming to you directly from infinite intelligence so that you can have the resources that you need. I think a lot of you go through what we all go through. This Two of Cups is that tendency to just really not give ourselves a break, to always sort of like be on our own case, be really impatient with ourselves, quote, hold ourselves accountable. All of that has its place, but I think a lot of this holding ourselves accountable stuff is an excuse for self-abuse sometimes. And so you do want to make sure that you in some ways hold your feet to the fire, in some ways that you really do stay on course and on track with your goals, but you want to do it in a kind and loving way. Just imagine if you were dealing with a small child or a pet or something like that needed to be trained. You wouldn't be mean to them. Well, hopefully you wouldn't be mean to them. So you deserve the same kind of compassion and gentle touch and light touch with yourself as would a small child or a pet or something like that. So be aware of that. Be aware of that sometimes your desire to hold yourself accountable, which comes from a good place, can veer off into self-abuse if you're not careful. So don't do that to yourself. Just allow yourself to be where you are, because it looks like you're doing great. It really does. It looks like you're doing very well. And it's just as important to acknowledge yourself for the good that you're doing and the successes that you're having as it is to, be critical of yourself. We have the sun, the moon, and the Eight of Cups. When the sun and the moon come together in a pair, I look at them a little differently than if I were to get one or the other. The sun and the moon in this particular case are saying the luminaries are looking down upon you and are guiding you. So it's like mom and dad are here for you. Father, sun, and mother moon or sister moon. The god and goddess, the male and female aspect of divinity, when these come together in a pair like that, they're very different than what in my particular reading style than what they mean if they come up by themselves. So especially coupled with this Eight of Cups, it's saying that you deserve the same kind of love and success as anything else in the universe, and that infinite intelligence is shining down upon you with great blessings and with great guidance. And this Eight of Cups is talking about taking advantage of that guidance. And it's very hard to listen to the guidance when you're on your case. Do you notice that it's very challenging to listen and talk at the same time? Right, so the Two of Cups is you saying, I'm not good enough, it's not working, I should be farther, what's wrong with me? And the Eight of Cups is you receiving information, you receiving information, you receiving guidance, you having an intuitive experience. And you can't do both at the same time. So it's saying to just chill out and turn off the whatever you think you know about yourself right now, and allow these luminaries to kind of take over and to guide you and to describe for you who you are and why you're here and what you're doing. There's a lot of blessing. There's a lot of it's like Crowley said that every man and every woman is a star. And what he meant by that, not so much that, yeah, you're a star. It means that you have your own course, like every other star has their own course. And when you are true to your course, when you're true to your what we call your true will, you can't go wrong. It's like the entire universe bends to help you. And that's what's happening here. And so when you start to belittle your course or think that you're off course and maybe second guess all of you, whatever it is that your heart is telling you to do, it's like you're trying to change your star's course, and you can't change your star's course. And when you attempt to change your star's course, or if you attempt to go off course, that's when you have problems. That's when you have trouble. That's when things don't seem to work out for you. And so it's saying that you have every reason to trust that you're on the right track. And the second guessing yourself is just an egoic attempt to try to get you to get off your course. Because if you're on course, then you're at one with the universe. You're not trying to separate yourself from the universe. You're at one with the universe. You're at one with God and Goddess. You're at one with your intuition. You're at one with your desires. You're at one with your prosperity. You're at one with everything. And if you're at one with something, you can realize it. You can manifest it very easily just by joining with it in consciousness. But if you're at odds with yourself, which is what the ego wants, because the ego is programmed to separate, then you can't have any of that. You can't become one with an idea and then let it manifest, because becoming one with anything is antithetical to what the ego wants for you. So really today is all about, am I trying to separate myself from the course of my life or my true will, or is my goal to be at one with my course for the day, my true will? Because your true will is what you've been nurturing. Your true will is is the reason for the resources that want to come to you. Your true will is why the luminaries are shining down upon you, because they are supporting you in that. Your true will is being given to you like downloaded information from your intuition. So that little tendency to say, something wrong with me. I'm off course. Ooh, there's not. I need to separate myself from my course, because there's something that's missing in me, or there's something that's not happening fast enough. Those kinds of thoughts. Those are the ego trying to separate you from the course of your star, which is your soul, which is who you are. Hopefully that makes sense. So the moon, in this case, as a luminary, she guides you by night. She guides you as you're sleeping, and she also guides you by night, meaning in the unseen realms, in your deep mind. The sun guides you by day. And so that's all of the things that you think you're already aware of. Those are all of your conscious thoughts and your conscious motivations. And if you're being guided both consciously and unconsciously by infinite intelligence, then success is assured, because they only want for you to be on your course, to be at your true will, to be at your peak, to be doing what you're here to do, which is your soul's journey, your soul's will, your true will, right? And they will give you all the information that you need straight through that intuitive power that you have. And so you don't have to worry about being in that you're in the wrong place, or that things need to go faster, or what's wrong with me, or there's something missing in me. You don't have to think like that, because all you have to do is tune into your intuition, and they will tell you and show you moment by moment what you need to know to accomplish these great things that you're here to accomplish. The other thing this Two of Cups indicates is comparing yourself against other people. You don't want to do that. There's nothing about you that's like anybody else. It seems like you're like other people. I mean, at our core, yes, we are all one, but your course as a soul is so unique, like your thumbprint. And so if you're not allowing yourself to be yourself without kind of comparing yourself about other people against other people, you can't be happy. You can only be happy when you allow yourself to be at one with your star's course, with your soul's journey, and you have all the resources and all the support that you need to do that. The only thing that might be standing in your way is that silly little tendency to think, something's wrong with me. I shouldn't be on course to do the things that I'm doing. I'm not good enough. I need to separate myself from my good. I need to go and try to hide myself from my soul's journey, and that's just the ego trying to hook you into getting off course. But you know what the secret is? That ultimately you can't get off course, but you can believe you're off course, and you can go through lifetime after lifetime even of many problems as if you were off course. So let's stay on course. Let's know that you have the intuitive impulses that you need to get every information that you need to get. You're doing great. Receive the blessings, receive the guidance, and don't let that ego get involved at all. You're doing great. We'll see you tomorrow for another general reading. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Suzanne and Diane. Until tomorrow, blessed be.